Hello everyone! The bike is one of the most popular means of transportation around the world, and when something reaches such great popularity, you can be sure that exotic variants are to be designed. These bikes are probably not the same as the one your friend has down the street, so while everyone else hops on their 10 speeds, stay ahead of the pack and get into gear with these head-turning rides. Banana Hammer. The Banana Hammer is one of the latest attempts at a more comfortable bicycle. Its long, curved frame is kind of reminiscent of a banana, and instead of a conventional saddle, it has a little hammock. First of all, don't go expecting to see a banana hammer on a highway or a single track anytime soon. Created by metal designer Brent Ingram in sunny Los Angeles, these are very much intended to be laid-back comfort bikes. Besides their reportedly very butt-friendly seating arrangements, banana hammers also feature freakishly long upright handlebars, so no hunching over is required. Plus, their almost recumbent orientation allows riders to firmly place their feet on the ground when stopped. There are three models of Banana Hammer: the 18-speed beach cruiser, the more street-riding-oriented 27-speed urban, and the more toddler-oriented mini tricycle. A custom option is also available for buyers who don't think that an off-the-rack Banana Hammer is quite eye-catching enough. Optional extras include a sunshade canopy, a surfboard carrying mount, and a fox fur-lined hammock seat. Starting at $175 for a tricycle, all the way up to $1,100 for an urban. Circular bike. Yeah, it's definitely pointless, but once in a while you just gotta have fun with bike culture. The circular bike was made by Robert Wexler in the spring of 2003. 9 salvaged bikes were assembled into a carousel formation. The bike is a modular and can be dismantled and reassembled. It's normally left in public places where it can attract a variety of riders. Sure, it might not actually be mobile, but it can reach up to 15 miles per hour and it sure makes a sweet statement piece. Its creator wanted to create something very playful and enjoyable for people of all ages, so came up with the concept of a carousel. It proved to be a big hit. Bendy Bike. Bicycles are great. Folding bikes, even better. Young designer Kevin Scott added a third type that just blows the mind. The Bendy Bike, a bicycle with a flexible frame that you can wrap around a pole. It's not as malleable as to be bound into a knot, but the body does manage to flex enough for the front and rear wheels to almost meet in the same spot. Securing all the bike's components within the locks was his aim in creating the new bike. It also allows the bike to be stored in small spaces. Built into the seat post of the bike frame is a ratchet system that tensions the glass nylon tubes into a rigid frame for riding, or releases them for lamppost wrapping. Tallest bicycle. Many people would be leery of cycling through chaotic downtown Havana, sharing its narrow, pat-holed streets with the darting scooters and the incorrigible jaywalkers. Felix Gurola does it every day, and not just on any bicycle. Felix rides 13 above the ground atop his homemade super tall bike, peering over pickup trucks and even buses. And without a helmet or other protective gear to break a fall, he's been riding tall since 1983, when seeing a tandem bike inspired him to build up instead of out. His first bike measured 5 feet and they got progressively taller until 5 years later, he was riding 18 feet in the air at Ciego de Avila Carnivals. Longest bicycle. Move over traffic, clear the streets. The world's longest bicycle has arrived in the Netherlands. At 117 feet long, the bike stretches half a city block and spans farther than the world's longest limo, which is currently 100 feet long. This Dutch cycling group on a mission to build the world's longest bike used a whole lot of aluminum that's sturdy enough to keep the long truck of the bike from sagging. The lengthy contraption meets Guinness World Record's 2 requirements. The bike has only 2 wheels and is operable. Because it's so long, the bike requires 2 operators, one in front for steering and the other in the back for pedaling. The wheel in back is extra wide to help keep the bike upright, and there are no stabilizers or training wheels involved. Although the bike's creators can't really take a victory lap or two since the bike can't turn corners, we hope that they'll enjoy the ride, especially since their rise to fame is fleeting. Word has it, an Australian group is already building a bike that covers a whopping 136 feet, which is expected to steal the record this year. Sawyer. Drawing influence from various elements of his childhood, Dutch designer Jurgen Kuipers has designed a lowrider cruiser bike that's built from flat sheets of beech plywood. This prototype bike won its Creator Award in the International Bicycle Design Competition, and although he created it as a one-off, there are now plans for commercial production. The designer is also looking into selling a modular assemble-it-yourself version. In fact, there was initially some confusion in that regard. Along with the full functional version of the Sawyer, Kuipers also created a 1x1 scale non-functional model kit of the bike as a piece of art. In its present form, the bike tips the scales at 55 pounds. Recumbent bike. These odd-shaped bicycles have more in common with lawn furniture than typical bicycles. Recumbent bikes started out as a tinker's project, often they were, and some still are, assembled in garages out of pieces and parts of cannibalized bikes by guys with a welding torch in their hand and a gleam in their eye. Today, there are a couple dozen manufacturers of quality production recumbents in the US, Europe, and Australia. These special bikes have many medical benefits. In fact, the semi-reclined position of the rider provides a much broader distribution of the body weight across the more anatomically correct padded areas of the buttocks and across the back. The hands, arms, and shoulders are in a relaxed position not bearing the weight of the torso. With the back in a reclined position, the abdomen is flat and straight, which allows full and easy expansion of the lungs. The feet rest on the pedals, allowing easy flexion and extension of the legs, and afford a relaxed resting position much like on a recliner footrest. All of these benefits will make you considerably less tired after a long ride compared to a traditional bike. Grasshopper. David Gonsalv's Grasshopper is a folding electric bike that not only serves as a means of transportation, but can also become a stationary exercise bike, and can even generate and store kinetic energy. The Grasshopper's compact foldable frame makes it a great option for inner-city residents, since it would easily fit in an apartment or a crowded subway car. A rechargeable battery stores energy generated by pedaling and regenerative braking, making it a versatile and sustainable transportation solution. The design won a merit prize at the 12th International Bicycle Design Competition. Pibil. As part of efforts to integrate bicycles into its public transport system, the city of Bordeaux in France asked locals to submit design suggestions for an urban bike. French designer Philippe Starck took their ideas and worked with car company Peugeot to build a bicycle crossed with a scooter, designed for a free cycle scheme in the city. The scooter and bicycle hybrid is called Pibil, which means baby eel. On the Pibil, cyclists can pedal as normal or, if traffic is heavy, use the low scooter-like platform to push themselves along with one foot. The aluminum bicycle has yellow tires for visibility and spaces for bag racks at the front and back. Starks claims Pibil is the answer to new urban ergonomics, but what's cool about the Pibil is that it can be loaned to citizens for free. Aerovelo Etta. Aerovelo's Etta bike is the world's fastest human-powered vehicle. It's as fast as a car speeding on a highway, reaching speeds of 90 miles per hour. Created by Todd Reicher and Cameron Robertson, the aerodynamic bike set a new speed record at the World Human-Powered Speed Challenge in Battle Mountain, Nevada last year. This record breaks the previous world record of 86 miles per hour, also held by Aerovelo's Etta. Analysis of the vehicle performance show that it requires less than 198 watts of pedal power at 56 miles per hour, which translates to a 9,544 miles per gallon highway full efficiency. This is the highest per passenger miles per gallon of any existing transportation technology at this speed. Built with an extremely low center of gravity, the Etta moves 3 times faster than a normal bike. It's able to reach these incredible speeds thanks to its carbon fiber frame and shell. The rider, preferably a physically fit rider, is seated in a specialized recumbent layout, leaning backwards. This enhances the bike's ability to reach high speeds by reducing body pressure and focusing all of the energy solely on the rider's legs. Unlike a conventional bicycle, the bike rider relies on 2 video cameras installed on top of the bike's oval shell to be able to see. So which of these bikes impressed you the most? Let us know in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to be notified when we post a new video, and we'll be right back with you in a couple of days. Thanks for watching!